MCU's Peter Parker has been put through the ringer when it comes to some serious emotional damage, just like every other Spider-Man, seemingly in the entire Spider-Verse, has also been put through. So it shouldn't be any sort of surprise when the people working on the Spider-Man films mention that when it comes to the breaking point moment and the moments that define the character, MCU Spider-Man has already went through the hardest of them. Okay, let's realistically just look at this from a standpoint of, okay, who suffered the most, especially in the live-action iterations? Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's, or Tobey Maguire's? It's obviously Tom Holland's. He's literally been put through hell throughout all of these films, and the PTSD that the character goes through is obviously present in the last few entries. So when looking at the art of Spider-Man No Way Home, they talk about all those moments that define Spider-Man. And they talk about how there's a lot of things that are in that film that are literally the Spider-Man moment. From Aunt May to, of course, the with great power comes great responsibility, to what happens in Spider-Man Far From Home with the whole identity reveal, how that sets up everything, and then ultimately No Way Home and the final sacrifice of losing everybody because he understands what he must do. They say that this is it. This is like the peak of Spider-Man having the worst time ever. And from here on out, you're not going to get moments that are that defining because, again, you really can't. You literally cannot. Unless they're going to find some way to, I don't know, kill off everybody else, which they realistically could, let's be real. But I like that they're saying this. It's like, look, you've lived with this character through his hardest times. Now we're going to take him in a slightly different direction, tell you different stories. Now that he is Spider-Man, he's had the speech, the moment, multiple losses, here he is, now he's gonna grow. And it's one of these things where it's like the comics, except every time in the comics when they try to do it, they pull back on it because people are complaining about Peter Parker not working at the Daily Bugle or not being with MJ or whatever. But then when they put them back together, people complain that they're just retreading the old thing. So Spider-Man in comics is always in limbo, and quite honestly, he's been pretty terrible recently. But hey, hopefully the movies aren't gonna follow that trend.